Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm gonna do a slightly different kind of vlog. I'm gonna talk about the new camera which I've just bought, the Panasonic Lumix GH5. Now this camera is my first brand new camera that I've bought for myself. My GH4 was actually a second-hand camera that I bought from someone else, and actually I've been using the GH4 for quite a while now, about 3 years. I've been carrying the GH4 for all my travels, use it in a lot of my vlogs. So actually, for those of you who have been following me, I think most of the shots that you have been seeing are actually from the GH4. It's not a perfect camera, but it's very portable compared to a lot of other DSLR, and its battery life is amazing. And there's also a lot of other interesting functions of the GH4, like how the display screen tells you which part of your shot is overexposed, and tell you what's in focus when you're doing manual focus. The GH5 has all of those functions plus slightly more. I'm not gonna go through how different the shots are by comparing the GH5 to the GH4. A lot of people has already done that on YouTube, so I'm just gonna drop some links if you're interested to see. But what I really want to talk about here today is how it feels carrying it around as compared to my GH4. So to do that, I actually brought my GH5 out to Gardens by the Bay. And the first thing that I noticed is that the GH5 is slightly heavier than its predecessor. It's still portable, but the weight is actually noticeable. It's not a big deal, but the weight may tire you out a bit more, especially when you're carrying it around the entire day. The next thing I want to talk about, and probably my favorite thing, is the in-camera stabilization. Now this is probably the most important and my favorite feature of the GH5. I struggle a lot with the GH4 in terms of stabilizing, because I don't really have the steadiest of hand, and it's also really hard to take a stable shot when you're like walking and you're moving, or when you're doing panning shots. And when you're looking at the screen when you're doing the shooting, it's also really hard to see if the shakiness of the footage is noticeable or it's like too much, because your brain actually adjusts for the shakiness when you're looking at the screen of the camera. And usually I only realize that the footage is too shaky when I'm doing my edits, so by the time it's a bit too late. So the GH5 does that very well, especially when you look at the display screen. You really can tell that all the shakings and so on are all smoothed out by the camera itself. But with that said, I also noticed there's a limit to the stabilization in terms of how it works. If you shake too much or there's too much jerky movement, you will end up getting this weird warping effect at the side of the screen, which is also apparent when you do post-production stabilization if the footage is too shaky. The last thing that I want to talk about, and it's not something that I have really tried, is the GH5's low light capabilities. For the GH4, usually you do not want to really go above 500 ISO, because anything above that actually makes the footage look really grainy, and when you're doing your edits, it generally doesn't look very nice. But for the GH5, this limit has improved to about 1600 ISO. I know there are a lot of other cameras out there with way better low light capabilities, such as the Sony's. But for someone like me who has been used to the 500 ISO limit, I think this bump up is really good enough for me. And also considering the full package and the advantage of owning the GH5. There are also other awesome improvements, like being able to shoot at 60 FPS at 4K, as well as 180 FPS at 1080p. I will be exploring more of these functions in the months ahead, and I'm really excited to see what footage can come out of this camera. That's it. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'm not so sure if this is something you guys will enjoy me giving like a commentary and all, but it's something that I just feel like it's interesting for me to talk about. If you like this kind of commentary vlogs, I can always do more. It's pretty straightforward to make, but the thing is, what is this topic that I should or want to talk about? If you enjoyed this video, please, click a like button, smash the like button, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!